Hello, scholars. Today I'm going to talk to you about your homework for this week. You will be completing 3 body paragraphs. So in class this week, we created a thesis statement. Our thesis statement is either Hammurabi's code is just or it is not just. So I'm going to type those here. Our 2 options are Hammurabi code is just because reason 1, reason 2, and reason 3. Again, you did this already in class with me, so please make sure to refer to your thesis because your thesis statement is going to be your map or your backbone for your essay. So I'm going to actually write the other one as well. Or Hammurabi's code is not just because reason 1, reason 2, and reason 3. Just so we have a quick review, if you scroll down to the end of your DVQ, scrolling, you will see your intro paragraph. You should have already created your hook, your background information, and again, we created our thesis in class. Then you will see something that says body paragraph number 1. This is going to be the second paragraph in your essay. However, it will discuss the very first reason in your thesis. So if you said Hammurabi's code is not just because the laws are too harsh, comma, the laws are too harsh are going to be here. So for example, every sentence is going to start like this. Hammurabi code is, was not just, was or was not just because, and then you're going to enter one of the reasons, not all 3, just one. And then you'll come down to the next box. It says number 1 piece of evidence from your fact sheet. I apologize. First piece of evidence. So this is going to connect with this reason. So if you say these are too harsh, you're going to need an example that shows that this law or the codes were too intense or too extreme. So for example, if you scroll back up to document D, it says, if a man has broken through the wall to rob a house, they shall put him to death and pierce him, or hang him in a hole in the wall which he has made. So this is basically saying, like we talked about in class, that if he breaks into a house, they will put him to death and stab him, or they will put him in hang him in a wall, which is just a little bit harsh. So we're going to put this down here because remember, my reasoning here is it is too harsh. So not just because, it is too harsh. And again, this comes from your thesis. So I'm going to bold this, underline this, and according to our color coding, our first reason is light blue, so I'm going to make this light blue just so that I remember where it came from. Okay, so light blue. Ooh, no. Okay, we're going to highlight it light blue. There we go. Okay, so it's blue. Now, I looked at document D, so I'm going to put D. It states, and again, I'm going to highlight this in blue. If a man has broken through, here we go. If a man has broken through the wall to rob a house, they shall put him to death and pierce him, or hang him in the hole in the wall which he has made. Now, again, you may use this as a guide, but please do not use my example unless you discuss with me first. Because there are plenty more examples for this reason. And then the example sentences. You need to explain to your reader without using I or me, right? You just say, it is what it is. So for example, you would say, if your neighbor breaks into your house, so you say it in your own words. For example, if your neighbor breaks into your house, Hammurabi's code says he can be killed. it also shows that Hammurabi wanted to keep his people safe. Therefore, Hammurabi's no matter what. Therefore, the laws were harsh to keep people safe. But where do you draw the line? And I'm saying but because I am claiming in my topic sentence that it was not just. So this is the one that I'm choosing. It was not just, meaning that it wasn't fair. That someone, if they broke into the house, should be murdered. And that's this example is showing that it was not. Now, if you believe that it was, then you wouldn't be using the terms that I'm using. Okay, so this is just a guideline. Please write in your own words, use your own evidence, and you're going to repeat this process for every single body paragraph. Please let me know if you have any questions before Tuesday, please, because this is due on Wednesday. Again, do your best. You're writing this in your homework packet. I'm showing you what it'll look like online, but you are writing this in your homework packet. Again, please let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, good luck.